showtime.
Hey, Amith, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxwell, for that amazing introduction. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Let me see if we can be. Do we have some volume? Oh, we sure do. We sure do. Outstanding. What is up, everybody? Jamie here. Sharon next to me. Sharonatsea Travel. At your pleasure. Is that what you say? Is that how you say things?
I know, I've never heard you say that
At
before.
your plea, I don't know. I haven't ever said that before. Well, whatever. We like to start a little different every once in a while.
Okay.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday night. It is Monday Night Live here with Sharonatsea Travel, America's travel agent. To my left, you're right. How are you doing tonight, Sharon?
I'm doing great.
How is life in the big cruising world that you live in? The big travel world that you live in?
Well, it's not so great right now, but soon it's gonna be wonderful.
It's gonna be like nothing ever happened.
Yeah,
is that what you're trying to tell everybody? Those are some positive words.
One day it will be.
Those are positive words. Papa Mozo, thank you, says AV both good. Thanks for being at my pleasure. Very nice. Crazy Cat Traveler, not a new shirt. I wanted to bust it out. There's been a lot of I don't know. You know what? We spend a lot of time looking forward. And lately, this past week, we spent a little bit of time looking back at some great things that happened. A year ago, this past week was our first and most unbelievable experience with a group cruise.
Yeah.
And that was fantastic.
And today was the day last year that we were actually getting off the ship. So that was a very sad day, actually.
It is. There's nothing there's nothing I hate worse than getting off a cruise ship. When it's the last day of the ship. Should we jump in and say hi to people?
Last day of the ship?
Last day of the cruise, I should say. Sorry, I'm feeling a little wacky tonight. I'm so confused, guys. I was driving home from work earlier today, and I put on the radio, and there was a football game on. And it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, why is there football on? It's hard enough for us to go head-to-head with Monday Night Football during football season. But now there are literally 2 games on Mondays, it seems like, every week. This COVID thing is really trying to kick our butt.
I think so.
This Proman 19 thing, so I say.
Yeah.
All right, Megan Hatter said, let's not talk about the game. All right, Megan, we won't talk about the game.
No football talk.
No football talk? Not till hour 2 of the show. Not till hour 2. We will commit to that if we can commit to anything. Michigan Mom says, hello. We can hear you and we can see you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Tesla Mon said, this time last year, I was just off the Vista. This coming Saturday, I would have been heading to the port for my Halloween cruise.
Yeah.
I know, right? Dude, yes, we would have been so... If this darn virus didn't come around, we would have been so wound up. This would have been the show before the epic Lalito Loca Sharonatsea group cruise. That's what it all have been about.
Yeah.
So, it's such a...
I know. We would have been leaving this weekend for another cruise.
Such highs, such lows in life. What can you do? The Ship Show, thank you so much, said y'all look outstanding video-wise. Seriously, John, that is very nice of you. Are you sure you're not just saying that? He said we look good. You look great, honey. I don't know how I look. Let me get a closer look.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. I am getting old. I'm getting so old. Anyway, so Sharon, I know we have been sitting in front of this background here for such a long time. The bookcase. I mean, it's become a standard. It's been there forever. But I think are we done with the bookcase?
I think so.
Are we over it?
We actually spent this past Saturday, kind of redoing our office/studio. So
office/studio slash
it's an office
4x4 room that we work out of here.
It's not 4x4, but
all right.
Anyways,
tiny.
So we moved some desks around, moved some things around. We put up a new green screen. We got new lights, got all kinds of new things, and then we also we removed Jamie's guitars from this room, but they have a nice place. Don't worry.
That is horrible news. I can't believe it. You took the guitars out of the room? I just noticed.
Well, I didn't take them out. You took them out.
Oh my God, I am devastated.
But they have a new home here in the house, so Don't worry.
I hope they do. Well, let's go for a little. You know what? I feel like we're going to be getting back to cruising soon.
You can see them in the background over there.
What?
And they're not really there anymore.
They're not really there. Why? Because they're not there. There's no there there. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, let's get a little more into a lot of cruising vibe. Let's head out. I think there's a lovely sunset. Let's head out to the balcony, shall we? Oh, yes. That is so much nicer.
That's what I like.
That's what we want to be chilling with you guys here.
I wish I was sitting there right now.
Oh my gosh, totally. Okay, let's jump in and say hi to some folk. Can we say hi to folk? We need to say some folk hellos. Jim D said that explains my see-through chest. Are you sure? Because there's a lot of muscle for that thing to be see-through. Oh, are you talking about... Oh, is this little thing right here?
Oh, is that see-through?
Yeah, there might be some green in there. My bad. I'm wearing this shirt because this was the group cruise shirt from last year, and it just brought back a whole lot of memories. Jason Schumacher said Ezekiel Elliott fumbles more than Baker Mayfield throws interceptions. Oh my God, that was football talk. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. That's pretty moist for Arizona there in the background. It sure is. It sure is.
Yeah, I wish we had that in Arizona.
Amy Franzak pointing out the most positive, greatest comment of the night so far. Just a hair over a year for Bermuda. Oh. Excited. We are. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
This October 24th fell apart and right in our hands, but next year is going to be off the...
chisel.
Yeah! You nailed it, girl.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
I am really... excited about that cruise next time.
All right, listen, let's say hi to a few folks. You know how it works. We're going into the participant screen. You may or may not be in there if you haven't commented yet. I have no control over it, so let's just say hi to some folks. Oh, excuse me, I need to wet my whistle here with a very... guys, cheers to everyone, as a matter of fact. I hope you have a beverage tonight with us. Sharon, looks like you've already been hitting your wine there.
I've already been hitting my wine.
That's a great way to start the night. That, folks, is a very dry, dirty... Kettle One vodka martini right there with not one, not two, not three, but four. Count them, 4 blue cheese stuffed olives. Good evening to Adventures of David and Aaron. What is up? How are you boys doing? Lovely to see you. Amy Rogers, always on the move, is in the house. Amy Franzak. Amy Elke. Make sure you say it right, guys. The O is definitely silent. And if you don't say it right, just give you a shot right in the chops. Andrew Sweeze is here. What's up, Andrew? Our Chargers are going to be coming back strong second half of the year. Angel Eyes, Annie Kelly, Beth Ollinger. What's up, Beth? Hopefully Doug is with you too. Lovely to see you guys. Big G and Schnuggles in the house. What's up, kids? Cash Addict Mel Stowe. Mel, we sure hope that that you're feeling fantastic this evening. Calvin Jones, Carla McClendon, Charles Hahn is here. Chris C, Chris Goo is in the house. Christine Elkin, CMPJ519. Crazy Cat Travelers there. Cruising for food. Wanda, how are you maintaining? Is your tan still rocking? From your Cancun trip, or are we losing it, or are you maintaining it? Everyone is asking. Everyone wants to know. Cruising Susan, Hughes Cruisers, Daniel Fields is here. I'm sure his lovely wife Nancy is close by. Dave and Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Go check their channel out, guys. Edler Multimer is here. Garrett Labelson's in the house. What is up, Garrett? Looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks, buddy. Hank Shannon, Holly Ayers, Jason Schumacher's here. Jay the Wrench Bowen. What is up, Jay? Jay, if you're doing submarinos, you just keep it to yourself, buddy. Keep it right where you are. Keep it on that side of the screen, okay?
No submarinos tonight. Although next week is the Halloween party, and no telling what could happen.
That could be off the hook. Jerry Dietrich is here. Jessica Moore, Jim D, JP Travel Adventures. What's up, JP Travel Adventures? Lovely to see you. Kevin Brubaker. Hold on a second, guys. I see a name in the chat. I would be remiss if I didn't say, what is going on to Leanne Francis Gone? Yeah. She loves when we say her name like that. Let me see if I can't jam her tunes here, just so she can recognize her as the rock star that she is. Leanne, Brian Francis Gone, lovely to see you guys here this evening. Lovely, lovely. Let's see what else we got here. Life is Good Today is here. What's up, guys? Lindy Lou is in the house. Lori DeShield, Linda Purcell, Megan Megan Hatterer. Michael Anto Giovanni, the Italian guy. Michael X. Michelle Bowen's here. Michigan Mom. Of course, Mike V. Nancy Fields. There's another Nancy right next to Nancy Fields. That Nancy is the one, the only. You know her. You love her. Nautical Nurse Nancy. Team SAST, the Hammer and the Nail are in the house. We want to say a special thanks to last week's moderator guest, the ship show. He did an amazing job, and you guys did too, of being quiet about the Charger game. Although we watched it, it was heartbreaking, it was devastating, but you guys still did a great job, so thank you for that. Thank you. Sharon, let's see who else we got out there. Neil Drucker, Nick B's here, Pam Humpert-Zoomian is here, Pam S, Papa Moza, of course, Pen R10, Richard, what's up? Good to see you. Ruth Todd, Scott Weaver, See the World with Chris. Sharon S Travels here. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good.
Sean Moore, Spiker's Crazy Adventures are here. Sue O'Connor, Tess Almond, The Beach Life, what's up, Handy Skiles, The Ship Show, The Uber Cruisers, Tina Klein, and Vanessa Leah. That's who we have in our list of folks. I know there's a few more of you out there, but we'll catch up to you guys for sure. Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Sharon, Jamie, and SAST family. Hope everyone had a great weekend and a great Monday. It's good to be here. It's good to have you here, man.
Thank
we
you.
are very happy to have you here. Sharon, is it time? Can we talk about, I know we're not talking about football, but there's something we need to talk about. Is it time to throw that out there? What do you think?
I don't know. At some point. What is that?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you, John, for all those photos.
Oh my gosh.
Very nice. Okay. I'm sorry.
Let's see. So we'll go through the chat. Go back.
Want to go through a little bit?
Yeah.
What else? You want to see a few more names out there? See who else is in the house?
I know. I saw names in the chat that weren't on that list.
All right, well, let's go through. Let's make sure. I don't want to miss anybody, Sharon. If that's what you're saying, then I'm with you for sure. We said Tess Almond is here. We saw her. Kevin Brubaker. Garrett Labelson. We mentioned him, of course. Nick B off the chisel.
Says,
Thank you, Nick.
I'm meeting Jeanette's son and girlfriend in North Carolina. Oh, yeah, Garrett. I saw some pics you posted, Garrett. So you're in North Carolina now. Nice. You've been getting around lately, haven't
Garrett,
you?
you've been like a world traveler, dude. Holy mackerel.
So that's awesome to meet the son before the wedding.
Very cool, very cool. The Ship Show said, this is Kelly. John couldn't make it tonight. Well, Kelly, in that case, it's amazing to have you. A special welcome to
I
Kelly.
find that hard to believe.
Finally, we can get ready. Kelly, I'm glad you decided to dump that dead weight and come yourself as the Ship Show. So welcome to the show. Chris C is here. What's up? Calvin Jones. Hello. Nice to see you, buddy. Who else are we missing? Annie Kelly. Hello. I think we got almost everybody, Sharon.
I think.
I feel like we got a chunk of people. Hank Shannon, I think we said hi to him. Holly Ayers, yes, we got 179 days till the Mirabilia for Holly Ayers. That sounds very cool.
Nice.
Robert Stetson, thank you so much for the super chat. Very nice of you.
Robert.
Welcome to the show, and thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for being here. All right, let's jump ahead a little bit, Sharon. We do have a few things to announce. Jason Schumacher said, Jamie, you got to try Tito's, made right here in the great state of Texas. Jason, I'm here to tell you, and don't take this the wrong way. I've had Tito's. It is good vodka. But if you're giving me the choice, if I'm looking at the shelf and I've got a bottle of Kettle One and a bottle of Tito's, I'm going Kettle One. I'm very sorry to say that. Sharon, what would you do? What vodka would you choose?
You know, I'm not that as picky with my alcohol. I just like the drink I like fruity drinks that taste good. I would go with Cabo Wabo.
Well, that's tequila.
Oh, it is.
But you know what, Sharon? There's nothing wrong with going with Cabo Wabo. If that's what you want to go with.
That's right.
I don't think they made vodka yet, but I like where your head's at. If you're going right, hey, you know what? Forget about it. She's like, I'm not dealing with you vodka drinkers. I'm going right for tequila.
I like the tequila.
Outstanding, Sharon.
Cabo Wabo.
Call your own shot. That's what I love about you. That's why I married you.
Vodka. If I'm going to drink vodka, I drink whatever we have in the house. So
there you go. So you're drinking Kettle One with me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I put you on the spot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Unbelievable. That's why everyone loves you.
I was just thinking of drink. I don't know.
You were just thinking of drinking.
Yeah,
Hashtag thinking of drinking. Somebody make a t-shirt, please, about that, if you don't mind. Scott Weaver said, Sharon rebooked me quickly. Much appreciated. Very nice.
Oh,
See,
welcome,
you're getting the love. You were getting the love, that's for sure. What else do we have? Okay, we said that. All right, so let's dive in here to some stuff that's going on. I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Grey Goose for me, said Jim D. Jim, if I'm on a cruise, I'm going Grey Goose, especially if I have the drink package. Also, a Texan said Slinky Angle King. I mix with Tito's, but I prefer Grey Goose. As long as it's not Aristocrat or Barnett's, you should be good, said Jonathan Short. What's up, Jonathan? Very nice. Carla McClendon said Ixnay on the Odka Vey for her. Nancy Fields said Cabo Wabo. Nautical Nurse Nancy will take the goose every time. Nancy, there's a joke in there somewhere. I'm going to leave it to everyone else to handle that.
Maybe we'll make a shirt of that. Daniel Fields. Hashtag thinking of drinking.
Thinking of drinking. I like it. I think I just invented it. Yeah. Jonathan Short said, I like Vodka. Oh. Is that good stuff? I don't know that I've had that. See the world with Chris said, Jamie's so rough on Sharon. Bless you, Sharon. Just drink and enjoy.
I know.
I'm trying to bail her out. She's the one that said Cabo Wabo.
I guess because I'm more of a, if I had a choice, I'm more of a tequila drinker. If you give me any kind of hard alcohol, I'm going to go with the tequila.
There you go. Michigan Mom said, how do they compare to Kirkland's vodka? I will tell you, I can only speak from my own experience, and I have friends that will swear by your Costco's and your other discount retail things about that. I had a one of my son-in-laws had dropped off some Kirkland's for me one time, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as a Kettle One to me, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
We've drank Kirkland's at a friend's house before too, and to be honest, I really couldn't tell any difference.
It's hard to tell the difference if you're mixing it, but if you're just going to taste test it, that's, I think, when you can tell a little bit of a difference. Jonathan Short said, I'm sorry, Mercy Rodriguez is here. Sorry I'm late. I got a phone call. That is quite all right. Don't you worry about that.
Sue O'Connor says, I like the fruity drinks like Sharon. Yeah, I like the fruity drinks too.
You do get a little fruity on occasion. Sonia 8 said, manufactured same as Grey Goose from what I heard. Sonia, I've heard that too. I don't know if that's true. It could be close to true, but I'm not sure. Papa Mozo said you get what you pay for, so spend up for some Jewel of Russia. I'll drink some stuff hot off the presses from Russia, my man. With you anytime, Mozo, that's for sure. If you're buying it, I'll drink it. Scotch and water, please, Charles Hahn said. Of course, we've gone right into alcohol here on the show tonight, haven't we? There's nothing wrong with that. Sandy says skip the vodka. Bombay Sapphire in her dirty martini with 4 olives. I have only tried one.
I've heard of that before.
I'm not even sure which. I tried one gin that was pretty close to being good, but usually gin is just not on my list of things to do. I'm sorry.
I don't like gin either. Jessica Moore says, is the drink package with Carnival worth it? It is if you plan to drink if you plan to drink 4 or more, probably 4 more alcoholic drinks a day, and maybe throw in a specialty coffee or a soda or whatever. Then it is, because you can drink pretty much anything. Energy drinks, anything is an option with the drink package on Carnival. So water, bottled water. So I think you make out by getting it. If you have a lot of port days though, and you're going to be drinking off the ship quite a bit, and maybe not drink that much when you get back on, then you might rethink it. But other than that, we think it's worth it. Excellent
drinking tips. Cruising drinking tips tonight.
Because, Jamie drinks a lot more than I do on the ship, and so
How dare you?
He will drink more than, the amount to make the drink package. Sometimes I drink less, but overall it averages out for the 2 of us in the room.
It does. I definitely get our money's worth, that's for sure. Marvin Morris said, I'm late, but have you ever tried cognac? Marvin, I'm not sure I could recall just sipping cognac, although that could be lined up on a future group cruise, maybe one, let's say, out of New York on the breakaway in October 24, 2021 with the ship show. I think that could happen. Thank you. But I do love my Alchemist Sidecar, which has black cognac and an orange tequila in there. Orange flavored. I think it's like orange flavored Patron. That is freaking amazing. Yeah. It's amazing.
I'm not a fan of the Sidecar.
But when we can drink some drinks, guys? I think coming up we can drink some drinks in a few weeks together. Sharon, what are your thoughts?
On a few weeks?
Like, let's say, how many weeks until November 8th?
2? 3? 2.
Is it 2?
I think it's 2.
Is it 2? Hold on, let me see. Let me check my phone. I gotta see what my phone says.
Or 3.
Let's see. Can I get my phone to answer me?
Your phone to answer.
How many days? Sharon, just keep the folks busy.
Okay, it's 3 weeks actually. It's 3 weeks. I'm already ahead of myself. Earlier we were talking about October 24th, and so I kind of had that in my head. So yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks till the Arizona meetup.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Wrong, Sharon. Wrong again. It's
It's all-
20 days.
Well, that's 3 weeks.
That's not 3 weeks. 21 days is 3 weeks.
Okay.
This
whatever,
thing says
Jamie.
20 days.
Whatever.
In 20 days, guys. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, that just happened. In 20 days, the big get-together is going on, and I know people are talking about it. There's a lot of buzz on the street. We are super, super excited to spend the day with a bunch of our friends, our family, our crew's crew, and I think that I think we finally made a decision where. I will tell you what, this has not been an easy process. You know, we spent the day watching football in Vegas at a bar called Tom's Urban and had a great experience. Videos coming out shortly, I'm sure, from multiple sources. But it was fantastic. They hooked us up. They set aside an area for us. And I think because he knew the restaurant would be fairly slow, so they were happy to have 25 people for sure, I think, in there eating and drinking for a little while. But not so much out here. You know, multiple places we went to, everything is first come, first serve. And a few places even have rules like we will ask you to move after one game so that people can shift tables and new people can come in and watch whatever game they want. A lot of crazy rules going on. But we found one place.
So we actually
One place that
there's
might
probably
suit the bill.
a couple places that we would have rather had it, but it just didn't. It seemed like it would have been more of a pain because of what Jamie said, some of the rules and things.
Yes.
So we ended up coming up with what?
So we ended up coming up with this, guys. Sit tight, hold on, watch this. Here is the official announcement of when and where the get-together will take place. And make sure you watch all the way till the end when all the info flashes up. Here you go. That's right, guys. That is the deal. Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's is where we're going to go and have it. There were a lot of choices, but this one seemed to really fit. It seemed to be the best decision out of the bunch.
I think it's somewhere that we can pretty much hang out at all day, and people can kind of come and go and you know, whatever. It's just gonna. I think it's just gonna work out the best for us for the day. Jose
Lara said, was that a clip from the Man Show? It was not. It was not a clip from the Man Show, but a few of those clips were borrowed from the internet, and we'll just leave it at that. I will find you and we can do this together because I know I will hardly see my son on the ship, said Amy Franzak. All right, Amy, whatever you find and whatever we do together is going to be a good time. That is for sure. Garrett Labelson said, cool to be great to see you. Hello, Don Carell Cruz. Love to see you. The Fields, they are already planned on going to AZ, staying at the Harris Saturday night, and Aloft Glendale at the Westgate Sunday night. So there you go. They are locking and loading. Square Pizza, is that how they do it in AZ? Said Lori DeShiel. Lori, I don't know, but here's the funniest part.
No, not at most places.
Here's the disturbing part of the whole thing. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. So the one thing that I'm not sure is even on the menu at the Dave & Buster's
is pizza.
Is pizza. So it could be burgers, wings, beers, drinks, and a whole lot of other snacks. with no pizza.
But
So don't tell Matthew.
Yeah, but you won't go hungry. There'll be plenty.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Beach Life. Beach Life, thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Seeing Rodney Harrison laying people out again was a nice throwback. Yes. Nancy Field says, yes, cannot wait. Dinner time guy. Oh, good night, Hank Shannon. Thanks for joining us. Cruising for Food says, what, no pizza? I know, it's amazing. It is amazing. That is for sure. Oh, Griff and Alyssa are in the house. We sure hope Alyssa's feeling better.
Hi, Griff and Alyssa.
She had a very exciting and always fun visit to the dentist.
That is no fun.
But hopefully they gave you some good medication and you're just flying high right now.
Yeah.
That's what
I remember. I had mine out years ago and it was no fun. So I feel you.
Yes. Gary Labelson said, where is Dave & Buster's? All right, so we're going to go to Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's, if you don't know what it is one of those places that has a bar. They have food. They have all tons of video games in there. I think they have air hockey, in case anyone's up to a challenge. I'm just saying.
Maybe you gotta get some practice.
They do have some pool tables in there as well, and they just have a cool little area. But here's the key, guys, and this is all that we ask of you. We will be there at a little bit after 10 o'clock in the morning. We will get situated in the parking lot, and we will be there to meet up with folks as they arrive. I'm thinking about doing some name tags for some people so that we know who everybody is. We can use your real name, your YouTube name, or whatever you want. And the big deal is that hopefully as many people as we can get together at about 10:30 to 10:50 will be there, because we want to try to walk in and get a large area. And it is first come, first serve. So the only tricky thing is if you are one of those folks that comes in that can't get there till late, can't get there till after the first game, come to wherever we are and find us. But we will be battling to get some table room and chairs and things like that. Remember, with this whole with this whole Proman-19 and this whole pandemic deal, it is hard to be seated at tables in certain sizes and groups and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. But I think it'll be a fantastic night. It is located at the Westgate area. Westgate is right where the Arizona Cardinals Stadium is. There are restaurants, bars, shopping. There's a Tangier shopping mall.
An outlet mall.
And here's one more thing. Almost literally across the street is an Arizona-style casino called Desert Diamonds. It is not a hotel casino. And for our friends who love the casinos, I don't think it's branded. I don't think it's Harrah's or Caesars or anything like that. It is just a single standalone casino out there. Totally legit. But I know some of you guys will be heading there afterwards as well. So that's the scoop. That's the lowdown. It's official. And Scott Weaver, excellent point. Dave & Buster's is family friendly. If I don't know, I would assume we don't have to say it because our son will be there and he's 15. But please make sure all family members are welcome. If grandma wants to come, grandma can come. If Auntie Ethel wants to come around, Auntie Ethel can make it. If the twins want to come, if they're toddlers, if your grandkids are coming with you, bring them along. It doesn't matter. They just have to be 21 to drink. And that's all I'm going to tell you. So
it should be a fun day, and we look forward to meeting up with some of you again and meeting some new people for the first time and just hanging out for the day. We really, really enjoy doing that. Every time we have some kind of meetup or like our last group cruise, it's just there's so many memories.
The Beach Life said that's a great pick. That way people who are not into watching football can do other things inside the venue. Totally correct.
Yeah.
You're so right on that, Hanny, for sure.
And some people may want to watch football when their game's on for a while, but maybe they don't want to watch it all day long. So, so you can kind of move around and things there. And
I will tell you that our game, the Chargers game, starts in the afternoon. And it is none other than, if I'm not mistaken, the Chargers versus the Raiders. So it's going to be Chargers-Raiders that day. The Cardinals also have a home game that day. So there ought to be lots of hubbub, lots of activity, lots of people in the area.
Yeah, it will probably be pretty crowded then if the Cardinals are playing.
And the cool thing is that it starts it's November 8th. So in November, remember the time change happens. So the games that currently start now at 10 a.m. will then start at 11 a.m. because in Arizona we don't change our time. So that's kind of cool too. So that's the deal. That's what we got going on. That's the big meetup, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to send Sharon or I a message. I don't know that we'll be doing any big old Facebook group for or anything for this. It's a big one-day event. And I know some folks said they might come in the night before or spend the night out here. A few folks are traveling a little distance, but mostly it's all the Arizona chapter of the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. We're very excited to see all you guys.
Yeah, we didn't realize so many people lived in Arizona.
I know, it's out of control. We are super, super excited about it. All right, let's jump ahead a little bit in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Let's see.
Oh, Andrew Cabate said, you will be on Traveling with Bruce YouTube channel?
As a matter of fact, Andrew, since you spilled the beans early, I guess we'll run with that. Sharon, give him the deal.
Bruce reached out and asked if we would be on his show this Wednesday. So we're going to be on Traveling with Bruce, just kind of chatting. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. At least that's what I've been told so far.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So
five,
if you
want
want
our time, 8 Eastern.
Watch us over there, you can pop over there on Wednesday and watch his live show. We'll be on there for, I don't know how long, I guess about an hour or so, just chatting about what's going on in the cruise world. I'm not really sure what we're going to be chatting about.
We're just going to chat. We're just going to mix it up. We're just going to mix it up. Yes, it was very nice of him to ask. He's been doing that a lot with a lot of folks. He's had on some other great folks lately, and when he contacted us, we said, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. We'll come on there and shoot the breeze with you for a little while. We love to say hi to all the peeps up in the north there, up in the land of the Canucks. So we're excited to do that and looking forward to it.
So we have a lot of things actually. Well, we've been planning some things for the channel here for November. Like we talked about, our live shows will have theme nights throughout the whole month of November.
Mm-hmm.
We have some other things in the works. We just announced another group cruise on the Celebration for a Thanksgiving cruise for 2022. And we have a lot more coming soon. We've been working on things. And just while we're on the subject, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you may want to subscribe and make sure your notification bell's on, because this weekend there's going to be a big announcement.
Hold on, are you
coming
saying
out?
Are you, Sharon? Are you saying we need this right now?
Don't forget to subscribe to Sharon's Chapter. Thank you.
Are you saying Maxwell knows something that people are not going to want to miss coming up soon?
He may.
Okay,
that's
all. I guess you're just going to have to leave it right there.
But,
I guess we're just going to leave it right there.
Yeah. So make sure have your notification bell on this weekend, specifically maybe Saturday, because something's coming out big.
Something. All right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And next Monday is what? What's going on next Monday?
Next Monday is.
I feel like this is the calm before the storm. I feel like this is like a normal Monday night live show, but I feel like starting next week, things are going to start to really heat up. Things are going to pick up. Things are going to escalate. Things are going to get crazy.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, it's all going to lead us back to cruising, because we are going to be cruising.
I hope so.
Yeah, next week is our Halloween party. So next live show, we will be dressed up in our costumes. We're going to have cool Halloween snacks and drinks and decorations and music and all kinds of fun stuff. And we're also having a costume contest. And if you want to be involved in the costume contest, the rules are, we'll post them on the Cruise Crew as well, but the rules are going to be that you have to take a picture of yourself watching our live show next Monday night. So you're going to have to show yourself in the costume, and somewhere in the picture is going to have to be our live show. Whether if you're watching on your phone, you're going to have the phone up in the picture.
Yeah.
If you're watching on your TV, with you in front of the TV,
you
whatever,
like this.
Whatever the case is. We just have to know that you are dressed up on the night of our live show and not just another time dressed up.
Yeah, so it's not going to be easy, guys. We're not just going to be like, throw a few pictures on the Cruise Crew page. So, by the way, if you're not already on the Facebook group, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew is where you want to be to post these photos. And we'll post a link that will say, post your Halloween photos here.
We'll put it
underneath the Monday night link.
And the announcement at the top of the page, we'll put it there that morning. And you have that evening and the next day to post your picture. And then I guess probably by Friday of next week, then we will announce the winner.
And what will the winner get, Sharon? Is there a grand prize? Let me just ask you that.
Well, we decided with the help
Is
of
it?
some
Are
of
we
you
giving away?
guys,
Are we giving away a cruise?
No.
Okay. Is there a car? Maybe a Ford Ranger
No.
involved?
We are giving away a Sharon at Sea T-shirt and
Woo!
a Sharon at Sea face mask.
All right.
And you get to choose the size and color you want on both. So I'll reach out to whoever does win and get their choices. And then
a T-shirt and a face mask.
I'll order them and have them shipped to them.
Will the T-shirt be one? Will it be new or will it be one that you take out of my closet?
It'll be new.
Are you sure? Because sometimes people like a game-worn jersey. You know what I mean?
No.
That's a
I don't
souvenir.
think so.
Like, if let's say I
Not
took the
one of
shirt off right
yours.
now and gave it away to somebody.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is what people want, I think,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
goodness. No.
Do you guys want? Would you guys rather have a brand new shirt, just hot off the presses, or do you want a game used shirt, like maybe like a Sharon at Sea shirt that I've worn for 2 hours with some hot lights on me, a little sweat? Which shirt would you guys rather have? Just let me know in the comments.
Oh my gosh.
On the video. All right.
Okay.
So speaking of next week, so Halloween is coming in, and we told you earlier we've been thinking a lot about what happened, a year ago. Right, our first group cruise. It wasn't on Halloween, but there was a Halloween theme on the ship, which
well,
was
it was
cool.
during the month of October,
Mhm.
and Carnival celebrates the whole month, like for Halloween, and they have a
Yes.
Halloween party at some point during the week. So it's kind of like it's Halloween, even though it's not.
Totally.
So.
And it just brought back so many great memories of that time and that cruise and those people. Because I'll tell you what. I know that I know things have been slow lately. The cruise vlogs are nothing going on. We put a couple other vlogs out. Not a ton of videos coming out and stuff, but these plans, these get-togethers, really kind of just keep us going and really keep us excited for what's to come. I remember back, if I could think back in time to that week, I think there were a few great memories and all the great people we shared that week from. I just want to say thanks. So I don't know. We put together a little something. It's something. I think it might be something that we already had laying around, but what a perfect time to revisit this from all these amazing people. So take a moment, think back to a year ago for that great group cruise we had, and check this out. on. Time out, Sharon, time out. We came back with the microphone off. Let's bring it back around again.
Gosh.
Unbelievable, Sharon. I can't believe you did that. But okay, we're back, we're normal.
Oh my gosh.
And let's get back to what we were saying. It was an amazing time, and let me revisit this little clip here. One of the highlights, one of the greatest points, one of the most fun couple of minutes of the entire trip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sharon, I was trying to trick him this time and make him think there was no sound, but there really is sound. That was a fantastic time. That was amazing.
Yeah. Gosh, that was so much fun, that cabin crawl.
It was.
It's like, I can't wait to do another one at some point. I know with everything going on, I don't know if it'll be for a while.
Well, I think somebody out there said, was it Daniel Fields that said you may not be able to do that for a little while. But I'm here to tell you, man, if we're all wearing masks, I don't see why we can't do that.
No, I think they're gonna frown on that for a while, but that's okay. We'll be back to that maybe in a,
Riding with Larry, coming in hot with the woohoo girl from Cancun, Mexico. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're about 3 or 4 dozen rusty nails deep into the evening and enjoying it. So great to see you.
The pictures are amazing. I know there's a lot of other people going to Cancun also later this week or this weekend that I think most of them were going to be on the group cruise, and they chose to go to Cancun instead to use, to go somewhere that same week. So yes. I'm jealous. I wish I was going with you, but we just can't pull that off right now. There's too many things going on here. But I hope you all have a wonderful time and post lots of pictures.
That's right. Riding with Larry said those gummies were nasty good. Thank you. We appreciate that. Loved watching this a year ago, said Nancy Fields. Tessa wants a Jamie, you suck. Tess, I'm sorry about that. Oh, by the way, Tess, I saw your comment. We will, on November 8th, if you are somewhere, we can Facebook message with you in the middle of the meetup to say hi, and everyone can say hi to you. So keep that in mind. Griffin Alyssa said, I definitely missed some people. The chat kept scrolling up after each letter typed LOL. Listen, everybody, just for the record, Griff and Alyssa. Well, Griff says, hello, what's going on, everybody? And Alyssa says,
oh my gosh.
Because she had a major dentist appointment.
Oh my gosh.
What is that? I thought that was funny. Griff, tell me that was funny. Come on, that was amusing, wasn't it?
Alyssa will think that's
I don't
funny.
think Alyssa won't. She's gonna look at me like what a buffoon Jamie is again. But Griff will appreciate that joke. He definitely will. The ship shows no one was wearing their masks. No, we weren't wearing them during the cabin crawl. But we will on the next one, and everything will be okay. Beth said the cabin crawl was the best day ever.
That was like the best cabin crawl I've ever
Ruth,
been to.
if you really, really want us to go to Cancun with you, I think you just have to mail us 2 tickets to paradise, and we'll make that happen.
Oh my goodness.
That is for sure. Tess said that'd be great. Planning to head to Tess will be at a Dave & Buster's by her celebrating. She will be there hammered with her cell phone talking in the middle of Dave & Buster's. And people will be looking at her like a crazy lady. And she'll be talking to a bunch of people in Arizona at a Dave & Buster's. It should be a commercial.
Daniel Field says, I don't know if we can cabin crawl in our Haven cabin. Yeah, They won't let you go in the Haven area or even on Carnival, the Havana area. They won't let you go in there for cabin crawls.
I will tell you right now, I believe we crashed the party at Daniel Field's Haven cabin and go in there, and him and Nancy get kicked out, and they'll put him down in the boiler room.
Oh my God.
Be like, how dare you have all this shenanigans here in the Haven?
Oh my gosh.
Tess Almond said, if I remember correctly, Lori DeShiel farted big time during that cabin crawl. It may or may not have been a fart. I'm not 100% sure, but there's certainly a case to be made that was a fart. That's all I'm saying. We're having fun at Cancun. No rusty nails yet. The margaritas are potent, said Riding with Larry. Larry, give Diana a great big hug. We love hearing from you guys. Have a great time there. Be safe, and more pictures and videos, please. We love your pictures and videos. The one that you had of I think it was the sunrise or the sunset or the sunrise you put up there was fantastic.
Yeah, that was.
So it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Bruce says, okay, meet you in Denver on the way. I'll make Steve buy your vacation.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Boom. Oh, Nancy, you got him, and then I got, okay. Sorry, that was exciting. This one guy was timed out by us and Nancy at the same time. We're on fire.
I miss everything good.
You do. He didn't say anything good. He just kept saying the same lame thing over and over again. So, Lori said it was not actually a fart, it was a queef. So thank you, Lori, for clearing that up. I'm sure everyone will be happy to know that for sure. Yes, Lindy Lou says, Larry, give Woohoo Girl a big hug from her and from everyone here in the chat. Oh my gosh. Look who it is. The one, the only, the mother hen from the ship show. Would you look at that?
Hi, Liz.
Would you look at that? Liz Breen, welcome. Welcome. We don't have any Liz Breen music, do we?
We don't.
I don't have any Liz Breen music. I'm sorry about that, Liz. Hold on. Maybe I have this for Liz Breen, something special. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this.
What do you think?
It's the Sharonatsea theme song for Liz Breen. I thought she might like it. I thought she might like it a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Because they enjoy it over on the ship show on our home away from home. Crazy Cat Child said, I actually saw the deleted comment. I know the comment's not, it's not that it's a bad comment. It's just like, oh, how annoying. Right? So then you just have to kill the comment. Liz Breen said, it was very sexy if you were involved, Liz Breen. Just know that, girl. Just know that for sure. Sharon, there was one more thing that was unique about the group cruise. And it has to do with next week's Monday Night Live theme. Do you remember what it was? Halloween. There was a Halloween party. There were festivities on board. People were dressed up. People had a great time. And you and I got dressed up.
We did.
And that was a little bit of a process going through all that. Lest people have forgotten what I went through personally, maybe we should give them a little reminder. What do you think?
Sure.
Do you guys want to be reminded of what we went through to get dressed last year for Halloween night on the group cruise? Just let me know in the chat. Let me see if anybody says anything. Nina Crennan said, love when the ship show jammed out to your music. Thank you. Big G and Snuggles, yes. Trolls come in. They do that. Even John doesn't give me intro music. Yes, Liz. See, that's what you get when you come over here to Sharon Sea Travel. We take good care of you. We recognize your importance. You're
going to have to request some intro music on the show.
Yeah, well, they'll believe me. Next week, now as of Wednesday, they will have a major intro music segment for Liz. All right, so let's think back in time. Not a time machine, think back in time, but let's just reminisce to getting ready for Halloween, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, your hysterical laughter is not giving me any confidence.
All right, guys, tell me what you think. That is
Kind of looks great.
that is the best I can do. But it might look okay when he gets the wig on and all the rest of the costume. It might all, you know, kind of come together.
Well,
So,
Happy Halloween, Little Red Riding Hood. I can't wait to see you when you come to Grandma's house. Yo.
all right, everyone, we are dressed and ready to go. Can you guess what we are?
Yeah.
Who we are? Well, you might. Jamie is he is a wolf.
Oh, hey guys, wolf. Hey guys, wolf.
And I am Little Red Riding Hood. So
Yes, you
can't
are.
really
Look
see
at
my
this. Look how
costume.
great Sharon looks. Look
So,
at this
Let me
costume.
stand back here. You got it? The whole thing?
Oh, I got you. Ooh. Daniel Field says he wasn't really getting a Big Bad Wolf vibe from that. He said he's leaning towards Cat. It was more like Cats. Cats the musical. I don't know, man. I mean, there's an argument to be made for each one. I think, Daniel. And a few comments about my teeth. Luckily, it was just my natural teeth. I just smiled a lot. They were nice and yellow for that for that scene there. So that was fantastic. But boy, that was a great night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's jump back in.
It was a lot of fun.
Let's see what the kids are saying. First off, good night to Riding with Larry. He said that they started early. Woohoo girl Diane is already horizontal and he's getting ready to go there too. So have a great night,
night.
And a better tomorrow. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Elaine and I love watching the Cabin Crawl. Looks like so much fun. Thank you, Larry Thomas. We appreciate that. Lord DeShield bought a costume, then realized it was the wrong size, so I just got drunk and judged everyone else's costumes. DC 810 had the best costume. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, Deb did.
Crotcher won for sure.
She had oh gosh, her costume was awesome.
That's right. Let's see. What else do we have? Cruising for food. Good night, Wanda. Norma Quezada said, go to El Cid El Moro in Mazatlan. We just came back and it was amazing. There's a tip.
Yeah.
That's a little tip right there.
That's a good place to go also for if you're going on a cruise too, you can go there on a day pass. So it's a good place to hang out.
Fantastic. Big Pap and Little Pap had the sweetest because the kids really thought they were Santa and Mrs. Claus on vacation. They were. They looked fantastic.
I love their costume too. Yeah.
Daniel Fields is a little upset. Also, no intro music, but I signed in on this at like 9 a.m. this morning, so I was waiting in the queue all day. Daniel, I'm sorry. We'll work on some. I think that I know you guys get some slot music over there on the ship show, but maybe we'll see if we can. Maybe we can do something special for you. I'm not sure. I'm gonna really have to do some research to see what the song would be for you.
Lady Joy says Sharon is a great barber and makeup artist.
Yes. I guess she remembers when you cut my hair that time.
Yeah.
You were the one that allowed me to know that I could cut my own hair.
Yeah.
This is my own.
I did it the first time.
Yes.
And then I kind of show you how it was done, and you've taken over.
Yes. Lori DeShield, it was so hot that night. I'm not sure if it was Jamaica we were in. Was it Jamaica? That night, do you remember?
We were leaving Jamaica.
Oh my, yes, it was boiling.
It was really hot.
What time is it?
Remember,
is it 7?
I remember we came back,
is it 10 o'clock
and
East
we
Coast?
were like so hot, like and sweaty, and then you had all that fur on you, and when you took it off, it was just like,
oh God, Sharon.
We ended up throwing all that fur in the trash.
Oh God. Let me just tell you that the underpants did not make it that night. It was.
Oh my God.
Louisiana called and said they've never had a case of swamp ass that bad. That's the deal.
Oh my gosh.
That's the deal. Daniel Phil said Cats the movie. Thanks for clearing that up. We appreciate that. Stanrock 22 said Jamie, ouch. So I'm not sure. Maybe he was just worried about you poking me in the face with that with the pen. Michigan Mom, good night. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that.
Oh, Beth said Doug was dancing with the ladies in his German beer costume.
Oh gosh, that was fantastic. I love that.
That was a great one too.
Ship Show said that makes Michael J. Fox look like a chihuahua. Yes, that was a real deal. Now I will tell you this, guys. Next week I'm gonna call Sharon out right now because she has a plan, I think, to wear that same costume one more time to try to get his money's worth from that costume. Is that true, Sharon?
Well, yeah.
Give it to us. Give us a straight talk.
Well, I don't know. Why not wear it again? I only wore it once, and I don't know. I don't want to just throw it away, so I might as well wear it. Now, I will get a new costume next Halloween for our cruise on the breakaway.
Whoa! And so in 1 year, you're gonna get a new costume. Everyone can look forward to that.
I am gonna break down and buy a new costume.
That is so nice of you.
If Jamie would let me, I'd probably wear that a third time, but I don't know. I'm just not, like I said, I'm not a big Halloween person, and I love to spend money on Christmas, but I hate spending money on Halloween.
Unbelievable.
So.
Unbelievable. Garrett Labelson, that's a great idea. We should do football squares for the early game and the Chargers game. Garrett, how good are you at doing football squares? And
what's football squares?
Just trust me, you won't play.
Okay.
Nancy Field said Sharon was hot. H-O-T, hot. You were smoking hot that night. I was the big bad wolf, and let's just say, if you guys know anything about what the big bad wolf wants to do to Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh my gosh.
My, what big teeth you have! The better to eat you with.
Oh my gosh.
So that was fantastic. Yes, Garrett, you can put that together, dude. That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
What was that?
Tesla Mon said, do people look at you like you're crazy when you vlog or go live in public, or do you get over it because now you've given me stage fright? Said Tess. No, Tess, you just have to really, I don't know if there's a better term, but you just have to not give a damn. You just have to be focused on you and having fun. And really, people see it a little bit now. And they know there's video
some people
out
don't
there.
really pay that much attention if they kind of know what's going on. And then there's always people that don't really know what's going on. And they're like, who are those people? And then you can feel off to the side, people staring at you, you know. So you just have to kind of not let it bother you.
Well, like now, if we do it on a cruise, there's a good chance maybe somebody might be looking and be like, oh, maybe I've seen them before.
Yeah.
So that's always funny.
Well, yeah, like on our last cruise, there were people staring across the Alchemy bar at us for the longest time, and I was starting to feel a little weird, like what are they looking at? And then we realized that they pulled us up on their phone and they were showing us, they were watching us. So they knew who we were, so that's why they were staring. Yeah,
we were literally live at the Alchemy Bar, and they're watching our live. And we're like, how weird is that? Big Gene Snuggle said, James, was that a camel running behind you on the screen? No refreshments. Times are hard. And Araz, Shoey, James. No Shoey here. There will be no Shoeys, Big G. And Snuggles, no Shoey.
See, Sue O'Connor. I know I like Sue O'Connor. She likes fruity drinks like me, and she said, wear what you want, Sharon.
Look, and Nancy Field said the same thing. Sharon, wear it again. That's fine, but if you think I'm wearing that outfit again, you are crazy.
You can wear whatever you want. So you better get your costume planned.
Crazy.
Because once again, you've waited till the last minute.
I'll be fine. I'll have one. Knock on earth. Nancy said nothing wrong with re-wearing a costume.
That's right.
Well, I don't know about that, Nancy. I mean, when you only wear one ever, and then you wear one the next year as well, and then who knows if you're going to wear the same thing the next year? I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'll get something new.
I'm going to talk to team SAST and see what they think. Leanne and Nancy. We'll get the real scoop from them. The costume
the girls
is cute.
will be on my side.
Lady Joy said that costume is cute. Wear it again. Well, that's okay, but we'll also get the boys. We're going to get Anthony and Brian, and we'll see what they think as well. Because they are an extension of Team SAST. Don't judge Jamie.
They know what's right
She could plan to spend that money on a cruise.
They will agree with their wives.
Finally, somebody's making a good argument for you, so you might want to listen to this. Crazy Cat Traveler said, don't judge. She could be planning to spend that money on a cruise. That's a good call. Halloween is way more fun to me than Christmas. It's my adult time, said Tess Almond. Tess, I can't wait to see what you dress up as. And I just come up with the idea, said Garrett Labelson. When I was a teen, I wore the same costume 4 years in a row because I loved it so much, said Lady Joy. What was the costume, Lady Joy? You have to tell us. Jose Lara loved it. My man. He was hoping I'd come up with a little I want to eat you comment. Jimmy is appearing. Oh, Jimmy is far from appearing, but next week maybe. Maybe Jamie can wear the costume next year, said Charles. Charles, you want me to wear the little Red Riding Hood? I mean, I would look good in it. Don't get me wrong, but I'd have to get a wig for those ponytails. Tessa, that was my plan. Don't give a damn. And hey, they might think that I am somebody. Yeah, that's right. You just got to bust out, hold that camera up high, and talk to it. And they'll be like, whoa, there's something important going on over there. Jamie Wilhite, what's going on? Took a late afternoon nap, missed the beginning. Jamie, we made the official announcement of where the group get together. I almost said where the group cruise, where the group get together will be. So hang in there, and we'll play that again for you here in a few. Shaza needs a top up on the refreshment, James. Listen, I would top her up, but one of us drank all of their wine, and they didn't realize they didn't have a whole lot left for tonight's show. So,
Yeah, and I felt like wine tonight. I could have drank something else, but I wanted wine. So.
Penner10 just said, I'm going to be Tarzan for Halloween and wear nothing but a loincloth. But Rich, that sounds like a good idea. Please make sure those photos are posted on the Cruise Crew, okay? And let's just say this, guys. We will go with a P. Can we go with like a PG-17? Can we go R rating? I mean, what's the rating? What are the rating rules?
I don't know. I guess whatever you can post on Facebook.
Okay, whatever you can post on Facebook without getting shut down. Which from what I can tell these days is not a lot, but you can go for it and we'll see how it plays out. Leanne Franciscone said, hi, Jamie. Leanne, it's great to have you here, babe. Great to have you. Great to have you. Liz Green said, upside down pineapple time. Easy, Liz. None of that's going on over here, for gosh sakes. Amy Elke said 50% off at Halloween Spirit the day after Halloween, Sharon. Perfect time to get a new costume.
Oh, that would be. Maybe I'll buy my costume for next year.
Amy, do you think you could call her and the two of you could go out and do a little late costume? Garrett Labelson said, did Matthew just peek in? He didn't, but there might be a little peek in clip in the backdrop that we have where at one point of this video, I might have just peeked around to just see if the camera was still running. Larry Thomas said, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything that a big bad wolf could want. How?
Oh my gosh.
Sharon, you could take the cape off and turn it into a cigar girl costume. Super cute. Wow.
That's an idea.
How do we know that the Spikers, Cindy Spiker, would come through with a cute outfit comment?
That's an idea.
But she would definitely know what to wear for a cute outfit. I got a feeling. Candy Corn Witch, Blue Fairy, etc. said Nancy Fields. I like it. It's a group bar cruise, said Daniel Fields. That's for sure. Sharon, how are the Christmas crafts going? Lori still wants to know.
Well, Lori, there was a good start to them, but this last week they haven't been going so well. I've just been really busy, and I haven't gotten much done on them. But I plan to get back to those next week. Hopefully. Okay. They'll be done for Christmas though, so that's all that matters.
I dressed in my mom's 50s big dress with pumpkin seeds, gym shoes, and a scarf around the neck. A 50s outfit. Pinky Tuscadero. Is that what we're talking about? Lady Joy, is that what we're talking about? Let me know. Lori DeShield said hashtag no nudes. Well, I mean, if let's just say that's what the private messaging is for on Facebook, Lori. We'll keep it right there. Can't pay full price for a once a year costume. Amy, you're so right.
That's how I feel.
I think I just crushed it on the yes. See, Lady Joy knew it. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm doing right now, but it's so awesome.
Now they keep saying you're peeking through. I want to see the background and see.
No, it's not a regular peeking through. It's like 1 second. There's like a little peek through. I'm kind of bored with this background. What about you, Sharon?
I haven't really seen it much because we've been looking at the chat.
Well, maybe I don't know. I feel like it's time to maybe switch over to, let's say, this. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. We're spinning around. Holy mackerel.
I'm dizzy now.
We are getting a little dizzy. Whoa.
It's like we're on a ride.
It is getting a little crazy there. All right, let's see what else is going on. Yes, Daniel Fields says Happy Days. The many talents of Jimmy. You're right, Lori. Thank you so much. Pinky from Happy Days. Heck yes. Everybody remembers. Everyone remembers. Lori DeShield says I'm dizzy. Tess Almond said Beach. Who you calling Beach?
Uh,
Sharon, do we have any more fun stuff to talk to people about?
We Let's see what has been going on here. We had this week is going to be busy. We have a lot of things going on. But
Here's the craziest thing.
Gone on in between.
What about Matthew going back to school?
Yeah.
How weird has that been?
Matthew did go back to school last week. He goes 2 days a week to school.
Yes.
The other days are online. So he went back last Monday and Thursday, and sure enough, we get the email Friday afternoon that they have their first positive Perlman 19 case at the school.
Oh my gosh.
So,
did they immediately close everything down?
No, they just they said that they were emailing the people that had close contact with the student, and they're gonna they've fully cleaned the whole school, and they're gonna continue to keep cleaning it and continue with what they're doing, masks, social distancing, and all that, and that the kid that had it is quarantined for 14 days. So so he went back to school today, and we'll see how many more, if there's any more cases. He wasn't one of the kids that was in close contact, so that made me feel a little better.
Yeah.
But so we'll see how it goes.
I know it's a little wacky. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're okay with it. We're not particularly concerned. I mean, we've gone through a Cabo trip and made it back. We've gone through a Vegas get together and made it back. And now if Matthew has a couple of kids at school with the whole, virus deal, I mean, what are you going to do?
And
You just do the best you can.
They're social distancing pretty well, because when I take them to school, because I don't let them ride the bus now with the whole COVID thing. So when I drop them off at school, it feels like a ghost town. Like there's hardly any kids there, because they have them broken up where half go and half go certain days, and the other half go the other days. And then they also have it where they have split lunch times too. So like he told me at lunch, there's like hardly any kids at lunch.
Yeah.
So they really don't like get that close to each other. Their desks are all 6 feet apart. So I don't know. It's almost like they may as well stay online, because there's not really a lot of interaction between the kids. But I feel like at least he's getting out there, and he's getting out of his room from the computer and moving around and things, which is good. So
yeah, anything that gets him out of his room and into the public is a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Traveling with Bruce is here.
Hello, Bruce.
Hey,
What's
Bruce.
going on this evening?
We'll see you on Wednesday.
We will. How are things going up there in the land of the Canucks? We hope things are going good up in Canada. I know that we have a few friends that are waiting for the border to open up so they can come down south and hang out and have a little bit of fun. A couple of them were really upset to miss the Vegas get together a few weeks back, so that was kind of a bummer. So hopefully things can open a little bit, open up a little bit here between us. And so we give Bruce a cheers.
Sure. Cheers, Bruce.
Cheers, Bruce. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, what else do we have going on here?
Oh, Rhonda Carney says her grandkids have been in school all year.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, see, that's good stuff, Rhonda. I hope everything's going good and you guys are safe. Penner 10 says that I did hear the Carnival must get a 60-day notice and permission to cruise. Is that going to be the same for all the cruise lines? No, Rich, that's only specific to Carnival, and it really has nothing to do with the virus. This is some leftover business from when I don't know, maybe about 6 months ago, back in April or so, when Carnival got in trouble for not really following some of the probation rules they were on for some environmental issues that they had, some cleanliness and some health issues. I don't mean like so much on the ship, but I mean like they were discharging some water in some inappropriate areas and some things like that. And they kind of got caught for it. So they need to pay attention. These big cruise ships really need to be on top of that kind of stuff. And one accident on board can really take a negative toll on the environment. So I think Carnival had a mishap or two, and that came off the heels of some trouble they got in a few years ago. And there is a particular person, a judge who is, I don't know, I mean, it's not like she's hell-bent on getting them in trouble, but she certainly wants to make a point of letting people know that, and throwing Carnival under the bus a little bit, in the fact saying, hey, you guys need to get it together. And we don't disagree. I mean, we want to make sure that the oceans are clean and the ships are doing all the right things. So that's definitely a huge deal. Huge deal.
I know some of the ships that are going into dry dock are getting some things done to help
They
them
are.
get up to standards and things too.
Yes, I think even the Magic recently was going in, and the Carnival Magic is getting a new like wastewater treatment type of a deal put in. So cool stuff, and hopefully they just are even more in tune with the environment, doing the right things, and being cleaner and healthier and all that kind of stuff. So we shall see. We shall see.
Let's see.
What else? Let me jump ahead a little bit. A few folks saying hi to Bruce.
At where did it go? Oh, at our homeschooling rate, Tegan. We'll be a stock girl, not going too hot.
Hang in there, Liz. Everything will be okay. You know, I'll tell you what, we have said it before and we'll say it again, that this learning from home is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, we went to Cabo and Matthew went to school one day. We went to Vegas. Matthew went to school 2 days. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty darn cool. We can certainly travel if he can just log into the computer and go to school. So
it makes
that's pretty awesome.
For us easy. Anyways.
That is pretty awesome.
But yeah.
There's a little talk. I think Garrett Labelson announced that he was going to go for Halloween as a naturalist. Damn. Yeah, that might fall under the no nudes, #no nudes category, Garrett. We'll see how that plays out. Is it all ships in the fleet for Carnival? Said Linda Purcell. Linda, I think it's just for Carnival Cruise Line, I think is what they're talking about right now in this particular instance.
Yeah, the ones out of Florida.
Yes. Tess said, one more reason for me to book NCL Group Cruise in the fall instead of CCL, but hey, that judge seems a little power trippy. Who knows? Yeah, I don't really know. Penner said it could be employee training. It could be. I mean, it's just a matter of that you don't pay attention. You're only as strong as your weakest link, right? Just like anything. I mean, you know, you go eat dinner at a nice restaurant, but if you happen to get the server that just got out of training and they screw up your order because they're brand new and they're still learning, that reflects poorly on the whole, you know, their whole restaurant and the whole experience. So it's the same thing anywhere you go.
Let's see. Amy Franzak said, my family has canceled both Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's okay with me. I really don't want to see them. Anyway.
Amy, we're sorry about that. If you want to come out here, we can always you know, put you up for the holidays if you want. I mean, we are not canceling anything, that is for sure. Yeah. What's up, Captain's Table MDRs in the house? Great to see you. Lovely to have you. What else do we have? Bruce said, can't wait for Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern with you guys. Bruce is a professional if he's nothing else. He slides in, he gets an awesome announcement, slips in the 8 p.m. Eastern, boom. The guy's a pro. What can you say? What can you say? Bruce, we're looking forward to chatting it up with you. And
we'll remind you guys, we'll post a link in the cruise crew sometime on Wednesday.
I'm not sure, Sharon, I'm not sure how it'll go because, if you've ever watched Bruce, you know that he's a talker, right? He will talk a mile a minute. I mean, I'm not saying anything that anyone doesn't know. It's a specialty. He is just comfortable behind the mic and he will chat away. And there's one thing people say about me.
The same thing. The
same thing. I am loud and obnoxious. So I'm not sure the two of us could be in there the entire show. The entire time could be Bruce and I just talking over each other about totally different topics.
Maybe I'll tell you both to be quiet and I will talk.
That's what you should do. You should say, both of you, zip it. So, Bruce, we're looking forward to it. Thank you for popping in, and we're very excited. It is Robert Stetson. Well, I don't know if it's Bologna Bay, but it is. Where was that? Secret Harbor. Secret Harbor.
See I have to look at your phone to see. Yeah, Secret Harbor.
Yeah, Secret Harbor.
Yeah, that place was. We really love Secret Harbor. That was our first time there. We went. That was the last time we went to St. Thomas. Yes. When we were on the Norwegian Encore.
Robert Brown Jr., hats off to Carnival for that, but hopefully it doesn't make us miss our cruise in March. Mm-hmm. Robert, I don't think there's anything that would shock me more than if cruising was allowed to resume, but then the cruise was stopped for 60 days because of this judge saying, I'd like to find out and make sure that all the ships are following all the sanitation guidelines that we agreed upon. We've had a year, we've had 7-8 months to go through any of that stuff and make sure of. That's just someone, I think, kicking them when they're down, that has a little bit of a bone to pick. They're not wrong. They're doing the right thing. They're doing their job. But, man, the timing is, come on.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep. If all of a sudden people can start to earn a living again, I mean, millions of people. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars into the economy, hundreds of thousands of jobs, and then somebody's gonna go, wait, hold on, you have to wait another 60 days. I want to make sure you're not going to spill some gray water into the ocean.
I mean, we have had a couple people from Carnival mention to us that they will be back soon. So, and there's some people that are planning to be on like the new Mardi Gras ship. So there's already some plans to get some of the certain people back over here, and that's in the works. So I'm thinking positive about it. So I think we're gonna cruise in March. Cruising will be back in March, and I'm hoping to get on a cruise even before March.
John from the ship show said, "Can we change the background? I had a bourbon and I'm feeling it. There's a little too much motion.
Yeah, that is.
Is there too much movement for you?
I think
Whoa, that is a little wonky. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'll calm it down for you. Let's just go with something simple like this. Let's get back on the ship.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Now we're just back on deck on the ship and everything's fine, right? We'll keep it simple. John, there you go. A little stability for you. A little bit of stability for you. It's lovely, Secret Harbor. Thank you, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Deb Moser says, look how cute and content Jamie looks flying his drone.
I know, but I'm jonesing to get back out there. When we went to Cabo, I couldn't really, I mean, it was so windy out there, wasn't a whole lot we could do. And then, of course, we went to Vegas, and it really just never came up to fly it. I think it's highly illegal to fly it right on the strip anyway, so we'll see what happens.
You should have given it a shot anyways.
We will see. We will see. Sue O'Connor, congratulations on your son graduating with honors from Auto Tech. Excellent work.
Congratulations, Sue.
Lady Joy, good night to you. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Chris Cook still waiting on a refund from Carnival. LOL.
Yeah, it's kind of funny with the refunds and all that. Some people get them right away, and others wait forever. And then there's always the few people that really just have issues in the system. You know, I've had people where they've just kind of somehow got in a hiccup in the system where they've had multiple refunds, and they're still just waiting for a certain amount of a refund. And it's in certain areas where they have to go in and manually move it over, and then sometimes they can only manually move part of it. Like it's like a complete nightmare.
Yes.
And but that's not that many. I mean, that's maybe 2% or 1% or so of all the bookings I have. Most of them aren't like that, but some people it does take quite a while. But lately, I've had people reach out to me and say they've gotten their refund like within a week or two on certain things, and I'm like, really? I'm like, wow. So it's just a matter of, I guess, when and how it gets in the system and who on the Carnival end handles it. Because if they put something in the wrong spot, then it really messes things up. For instance, I had someone move some funds over on a booking that was supposed to be a future cruise credit that was supposed to be moved over. They moved most of it over, but then they put the rest in the spot for the onboard credit. So they still had a balance, and then they had this large sum of onboard credit. And I'm like, why is that? Shouldn't happen. They should be paid in full and have less onboard credit. So I had to call and get that resolved. And it was just someone putting the figures, in the wrong place. So it's crazy right now. It is, and I don't know what to say. It's just, you have to just follow up all the time. That's what I'm doing a lot of now. I'm still booking a lot of cruises every week. People are still booking cruises, but every day I have a stack of follow up, and then if it doesn't get resolved, I follow up again the next day. It's just a constant follow up until everything's resolved. So, man,
you really are an awesome. No wonder they call you America's Travel Agent. I wonder if on Wednesday Bruce will present you to his viewers as America's Travel Agent.
Oh my God,
Bruce, if you're still out there, if you could do that for Sharon, we'd appreciate that. She's known in our circles as America's Travel Agent, so you do a great job. I come home from work and you are busting your butt on the phone, talking to people and all kinds of stuff. That is for sure. Let's see. Pennerton's got my back. Jamie, you're not obnoxious. You're funny, and you like to have fun. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Pennerton. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Let's see. There's a comment. Yes, Princess. Daniel, you're right. Princess was dumping in Alaska. They actually got in trouble because they dumped some gray water into one of the bays of Alaska. That's, I'm not using the right. I know this is the wrong term, but it's like the equivalent of a national park or something like that.
That's been quite a while ago.
And it was a little while ago. That's how Princess got in trouble the first time around.
Well, of course, it's been a while. It's been almost a year now, it seems like, since we've cruised. So.
Well, it has been.
It was a while before that.
That was a while ago, and that's when Carnival first got in trouble. And then some other Carnival ships had some issues as well from the Carnival line versus just overall Carnival, cruise corporation. So, but what's weird is that probably if they were, there's a chance if they were like 10 miles out further and they weren't quite into that bay area, they could totally dump that gray water. It's not an issue. The gray water is water that's been sanitized. It's clean. You could take gray water and sanitize it a few more times and actually drink it without any health repercussions. It's not like it's, dark water, black water, which would be that's black water. But the gray water is just other water like, wash water, dishwasher, shower water that has been fully cleaned, sterilized, sanitized, filtered, and ready for future consumption. So there you have it. Let's see what else. Captain's Table MDR said, Jamie, any thoughts on the new Canon M50 Mark II that was just released? Worth the upgrade? I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lie, MDR. I am not familiar with an M50 Mark II that has just come out. I'm not in the loop on it.
Yeah, there's a new M50 that came out.
Well, thank you, Sharon. Where were you? You didn't want to tell me on that?
Well, actually, I asked you about it the other night, Jamie.
And what did I say?
And I said,
hang on a second. I don't even know what I'm listening to.
Well,
right now.
I said that they came out with a new M50, and I said, what is it? What does it do different? Is it worth looking into, or is it just, kind of just a
what did
newer
I
version?
say?
And you told me, no, it's just a newer version. It's not really any different. Now,
let's see.
You probably weren't even listening to me, and
yes. T120. I don't know. I don't think it does anything different.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Yes, of course. Everyone knows.
Ask him again next week. He'll completely research
they're
it
talking about it now, but it's a pre-order right now. It comes out on December 3rd. Everybody knows that. I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I will tell you this, that we are definitely, when it comes time for cruising to start, we're definitely looking into some new gear, including a camera, but we'll see what plays out. Amy Franzak said, yes, a protected area. Thank you, Amy. You are correct. The Ship Show said, hashtag the official travel agent of the Ship Show. Very nice, very nice.
Thanks, John.
Yes, that is so nice. I worked with the Carnival PVP and he was great, said Gary. Well, yes.
Yeah.
I remember the days when you used to work with the Carnival PVP and and some of them can be awesome.
Yeah, I know, forever I used to promote the one we used because she was awesome. And if I was not a travel agent myself and I booked at Carnival, I would book through her. I usually always had what I wanted ready anyways and just called her and had her book it. It was, some of you probably heard of her, Jennifer Gulick. I used her for years, and she is awesome for Carnival PVP.
Let's see. Dylan Arroyo said that background making him cry. I'm sorry about that, Dylan. We'll try to change it up. Michelle Bowen said, that's me, crazy partial refund. Sharon has been amazing handling Carnival. Oh, were you talking about Michelle?
I wasn't talking about Michelle in particular.
But it could be just same day situation.
She's the one that has that hang up.
Our amazing dog
But don't worry,
Nancy.
Michelle, you're not alone. There's more.
Nancy says, I have a ton of respect for the wonderful travel agents. Trying to keep track of all this last year's fallout. The Ship Show said, I've canceled and rebooked enough to drive Sharon crazy. I think you do. I think you have like 4 cruises you have put a deposit on, as a matter of fact, right now. Leanne said, America's travel agent. Thank you, Leanne. We appreciate that. Sue O'Connor said, Sharon is on the ball, does a lot for her clients. That's very nice of you. That is a testimonial. Of course, you guys know if you need any assistance with booking any cruises or anything of that nature, questions, comments, concerns, please address them to the one, the only Sharon from Sharon Sea Travel at sharonatsea sharonatsea@gmail.com. sharonatsea@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I rebooked because the onboard credit was too good to pass up. Good call, Sue O'Connor.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
call.
a lot of people are doing.
Hashtag brown water. Is it brown water? What'd I say? Black water, John? Thank you very much.
Brown.
You know what I mean. It's the poops. It's the poop. Thanks for the videos from Cabo. We're flying down from Tijuana in November, staying at the Marina Fiesta after your videos. Chris Cook,
Oh, nice.
excellent. Please let them know that your friends at Sharon at Sea mentioned it, and that's where you heard about them. That way, maybe they'll call us and say, "Hey, will you please come back?" Because that'd be cool.
Yeah, we do want to get back to Cabo soon because there's a couple people that have asked us to come there. So
Yes.
we just don't have the time right now.
See the World. Chris said we were so bummed the Breeze Cruise was canceled. We would have loved to meet you guys. I know we are bummed too.
Yeah.
A week away from, but we need to do. I mean, that's part
One
of
of
the
these
reason why
days
we
we
wanted
will
to do
meet.
this big Halloween thing on the 26th, was kind of just to celebrate the fun that we were going to have. So we'll see what happens. Linda Purcell hopes the St. Patty's Day cruise goes. I think it will. Wow, Monday Night Football must not be that exciting. We're still here at 9:30 p.m. Nice, Sharon at Sea Travel.
Aw.
Thank you very much, Tess. I know. Listen, I mean, it's tough.
I
I'll
don't
tell you
even
what.
know who's playing tonight.
Uh,
Well, I know it's not our team, so I don't really.
You're right about
I
that.
don't really pay attention.
Excellent attitude. Excellent attitude. The mighty Arizona Cardinals are playing tonight, as a matter of fact, Sharon. Listen, we still have 200 people here. I mean, that's pretty darn awesome. Or 200, yeah, like 200 people. And that's fantastic. Considering this, cruising has been on the shelf for 7 months. Monday Night Football is on. Kids are getting back in school. We're still on the tail end of this dang virus. So it's all crazy. And if anyone needs any help, Liz Breen's available if someone gets sick. So that's good to know, too. That is very good to know. Thank you. Aren't half the teams quarantined at this point? Lori DeShield, that brings up an excellent point, guys. Can I get up on a soapbox for a second? Let me make a statement. May I?
Go for it.
Thank you, Sharon. If you're following football, you know that every player is getting tested virtually every day in the NFL right now. Okay, what's that? 65 players, another 25 to 30 coaches, and more people at the facilities. Everyone is getting tested day in and day out. And I'm not kidding you guys. Do the research. Pay attention to it. Literally half of the tests that are getting reported as positive are coming back the next day that it was a false positive and they are actually negative. And I'm not kidding you. And these guys have good stuff. They're using good quality testing systems and everything like that. And I'm just going to throw it out there. If you're watching football and literally almost 50% of the positive tests are coming back the next day negative, I just wonder how many tests in the real world, when someone gets one test, they're told they're positive, they're asymptomatic, and they go sit home for 2 weeks doing nothing, including not working and maybe not earning a living. How many of those were truly false positives that we just didn't even know about? That's all I'm going to say. Just think about it.
I'm kind of nervous about having a test before we get on a cruise ship. And what if like some of the people that have a false positive and then they miss their cruise and then they find out the day, maybe they have another test the day after the cruise ship leaves and they come back negative. Can you imagine how upsetting that would be?
Yes, it would. I would be livid.
Yeah.
Livid. Kelly Rinaldo's in the house. What is going on, Kelly? Lovely to see you. Chris Cook said, my St. Louis Cardinals are still my team in a short ride from San Diego. I love that you're keeping it. You're owning it. You're keeping with the St. Louis Cardinal tradition. Very nice. Jose Lara, go watch the rest of the game. See you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. I know it's getting a little late. Linda says, scary false positives for cruising. That could be crazy. Lori DeShield agrees with me. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lori. I work in a nursing home. We all get tested once a week. Nina Crennan, thank you for your efforts in taking care of the folks that need it the most. We appreciate that.
Neil Drucker said a false positive came back for Alabama.
Neil. Coach Saban. Coach Saban came back with a positive, and everyone's like, "Oh, see, we told you." And then a day later, like, "Sorry, it was a false positive." And they know it's a false positive because they have one. He has one positive, then he comes back with a negative the next day. Then he's tested the next day with a negative. Then the next day, and then they come out and say, "Yeah, it's a false positive."
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Good night,
Positive
Liz.
vibes, adventure. Good night to you. We'll see you Wednesday night. Liz Breen, thank you for being here. The mother hen from our great friends at the Ship Show. Love to have you. The way the Rams played last night, it looked like they all tested positive. Ooh, Cruisin' Susan. Don't get Daniel Fields started. He's already trying to bow out of next Monday night's live show because his Rams are playing. Lori DeShield's a property manager. I've worked through the whole thing. I never get tested. Would have to take sick time off to get tested. No respect. That's why I hate my new job. Hashtag I like it. Lori, I've done the same thing. I've been working with the public since, I got back from our cruise on the Panorama. I had a 2-week quarantine at that time that my work asked me to do. I went back to work and I've worked the whole damn time. And I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe I had it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe you had it. Maybe you didn't.
No, so far we've all been okay as far as we know.
I know.
Well, you got tested though, and it came back negative.
Well, that was after the quarantine. So, and I just did that because going back to work, I felt a little bit of a cold, and I started freaking out, like, oh my god, am I going to bring this to my work and be the worst person ever? Tess Alman, says thanks you both for doing what you do. I look forward to being here every Monday, and we look forward to the day I can cruise with you. Tess, we feel the same way. Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
Day, Tess, we
look forward to being able to spend more time with you than just one quick, couple hour stint in Vegas. So, because of the nature of testing procedure, false positives very common. Said see the world, Chris. Yep, it is weird, and it's also weird that some of the tests they have to go all the way. Like, all right, you've seen this in a meme, right? But if I can cough and someone 6 feet away can catch it, then why do they have to shove that freaking stick up to my brain and my nose just to find evidence of it? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, what's up? Good night, everyone. Have a great night. We appreciate it. Thanks for the love. We love you, too. So far, so good. We all came back from Vegas just fine. Lori, you're right. We have not heard any reports of anyone being ill post our Vegas trip.
We were all careful. Despite all the negative comments, we were all careful and we all came back safe.
Benetton said, my partner's sister just tested positive, so pray for her, please. Rich, I'm curious to find out, was it through random testing that they found it, or was it because of an illness and she wasn't feeling well? If you want to share it, that's cool. If not, we understand. Just kind of curious. A lot of people are going into businesses here in North Carolina without wearing a mask, even though there are signs requiring them on the door. That'll happen. Even we get somebody every once in a while. So
yeah, every once in a while, I'll see someone, but they do have most of the time. People are pretty good about it here.
Mercy Rodriguez said, and I've heard this before. I had friends that stood in line, filled out papers, and decided to leave without a test. Then they got a phone call saying that their test was positive. So penitential illness. Well, hey, listen, we hope the best. Because we know that, we know that the CDC has come out and said only 6% of people that are passing away from this thing just have the COVID, just have the Proma-19. God, I'm saying it a lot lately. They just have the virus and nothing else. And sure, a virus can make you do crazy things and make your body act crazy. It can happen. You can get the flu and be a perfectly healthy person, and it can just tear you down and do terrible things to you. But 94% of the time, if anyone, the fatality is due to the virus in conjunction, in cahoots with something else that's going on in your body.
Most people have pre-existing conditions.
Yeah. Let's see.
Garrett Labelson says, my daughter hasn't been feeling well, tested negative for COVID, thank God. Oh, that is good.
We're glad to hear. Being ill from Vegas wasn't from the PM19. That was called being hungover. You're not wrong about that, Kevin. That was brutal. The way I felt on that ride home that day, I almost wish I would have had the No, I'm just kidding. Dave Brandy said I had to work from home a few months ago, but back at the office full time, thankfully. And Dave worked with the public the whole time. Thankfully, no issues. Well, Dave and Brandy, there's one thing I know about you guys. You probably have enough beer in your system that will actually kill any sign of any virus. I don't know if you know that. Alcohol does kill the virus. So to you guys up there in Pennsylvania, cheers.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. The flu is hitting all over the world, but they test you straight away for the Proma-19, said Big Gene Snuggles. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we probably won't even hear much about the flu this year.
That's right.
Because of that. Let's see.
Daniel Phil says, in Cabo, I thought I had a Mexican water issue, but I wasn't ill from anything else. Well, I think that'll happen too. Sometimes, you know, they always talk about don't drink the water. Mm-hmm. And it really just has to do with the different bacteria that your body isn't used to. So it'll make you feel kind of sick. Yeah. But that can happen to anybody. Tess got a temperature checked at lunch today, came out of the blue and startled me. Funny having someone shove a thermometer in your face before they ask you what you'd like to order. That is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
That is definitely weird. Every time they tell me it's time for me to get a test, I just kind of bend over and grab my ankles and say, let's do this. And they say, next. No, thank you, sir. We're fine with you. Don't worry about it. David Brandy said, LOL, truth. Tess Almond, that comment is so true. How many times do you still get out of your car and realize you forgot your damn mask? I watch people do it all day long.
Yeah, I've done that
all day long.
A couple times. I usually remember before I get up to the store, though, to walk in. Like, usually it's just I've taken a few steps from the car. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot it.
Jamie Woolhite said, I am grateful I survived the Promo 19. We are grateful too. And more than ready to meet you and others in the group. We are certainly very excited to meet you as well. Jamie, we're looking forward to meeting you on November 8th. That is for sure. We're going to have a great, great time. By the way, if you didn't see it earlier, let me just refresh your minds, guys. It's going down here in Funky Town. Don't miss this event. If you didn't see the video clip earlier, here you go. That's right, guys. November 8th, 2020. Meet us at about 10:30 to quarter to 11. We'll be there early. We'll be in the parking lot waiting for everyone to get there.
Parking lot.
Yeah, not the airport parking lot, Sharon. A different parking lot. And we're going to put some name tags on you, and we're going to hook things up at Dave & Buster's. We're going to watch football. We're going to drink beer. We're going to eat some food. Again, I mentioned it earlier, the irony is that I don't think they have pizza. Can you bring a slice of pizza in your purse for Matthew?
No.
Okay,
that's gross.
just checking.
No.
Just checking.
No,
But they have wings.
They have wings.
Yes,
they have
we will eat wings. And they have video games, and they have some pool tables, and they have stuff like that.
Oh.
And they have air hockey if anyone dares challenge me. And
I
so
think you'd have to be challenged with air hockey.
we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll take you on an air hockey. Put a whooping on you, girl.
You know I'll win.
Please stop it. Hashtag you're crazy. So that's the deal. That's going to be an amazing night. And I don't know. Stay tuned again. We want to thank Traveling with Bruce. Bruce, for stopping in tonight and saying hi. We will be on Traveling with Bruce Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Please stop by, set your alarm, join us there and say hi. Give a little shout out. Let them know you're part of the SAST Cruise Crew. We would appreciate it. It'll make us look good, because if nobody shows up, it'll be these guys think. So please come on over and say hi. And I guess that's all we got for the night, Sharon. Are we wrapping it up? We haven't done this in a little bit. Tesla Mont said, "I'll see you in the Dave & Buster's parking lot." Going live. I'll send Matt some Gusano's pizza. It'd be nasty by the time I got there. Yeah. I'm a terrible air hockey player, but I like to play at Daniel Field. Jamie, give us the address of Dave & Buster's, please. Jamie Wilhite, the Dave & Buster's is at Westgate. It is at the Westgate area in Glendale. Westgate in Glendale. Well, so look up Dave & Buster's Glendale at Westgate, and it will tell you everything you need to know. I believe The name of the street.
It, though, and the
we
can
will
post all the cruise.
This knock owners, Nancy, you might be interested in this. The name of the street, I believe, is called Hannah Boulevard. Hannah Boulevard. Who knew? Who knew? Deborah A said, strange, I'm watching on my phone and laptop, and the video clip did not display on the phone. That's weird, because I saw it on my phone right here.
Oh, that's weird. Jamie, just send me a message, and I'll send you the address, too.
Laura, oh, yes, Laura, the lanyard pizza holder. Thanks for mentioning that.
Wow.
Unlimited wings and games for $19.99, said Garrett Labelson. Garrett, is that the case?
Wow.
Because if so, that's going to be...
That's
down with
that's
that.
Matthew right there, actually.
Forget
Wings
Matthew.
and
That's
games.
me right there. Unlimited wings for $20. Dang, I am all over that. Again, we will put a post out there. Hopefully, I'm thinking at a minimum we'll get 25 locals here from Arizona to hang out for the day. At the most, maybe even a little bit more. The Beach Life comes through with the address. Thank you, Hanny, for the address there. 9460 West Hannah Lane.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like Hanny Lane. And there are other places, so you can get out of there and make an evening of it. You know, we're gonna watch the first game. We're gonna watch the second game. By the end of the second game, it's 5:00. Then who knows what's gonna happen or where the evening will take us.
There's other bars and restaurants around there. Like I said, there's an outlet mall, like a Tanger outlet mall. There's there's a few other things around there too.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty happening little
There's
place
a lot of
for
there's a lot
by
of
the
action.
stadium there.
Nina Crennan at East or West parking lot. Nina, I don't know which parking lot it is per se, but there's one parking lot where I think we're probably gonna park in the parking lot that's across the street from the entrance. Across the street from the entrance. Maybe we'll have a sign with us. Will you hold up a sign in the parking lot?
Just stand
With a
on the
sign girl?
side.
That'd be fantastic. We'll work, yes, but probably the parking lot right across from the entrance at that time of the day. And if we can get there early, we can go in and maybe get like a couple of tables for 10. I think they'll seat up to 10 at some longer tables and maybe a couple six tops near there. And that should cover us. If we have enough people, we can go in there and commandeer a section of tables. And that way, anyone who comes later on will have a place to sit or hang out or whatever the case is. So we'll see what happens. We shall see.
Kathy Drew says, good day, Sharon and Jamie. Sorry I'm late.
Kathy, it's okay. You're fine. Andrew Cabotay is getting dizzy. Maybe from the videos. I'm not sure.
Oh no, you have the still one on there.
What? Yeah, it's just oh yeah, stop in the background. The Beach Life said West parking lot. Thank you, Beach Life. I wish we knew more about the venue. Apparently we know nothing. Everyone else does. After the game, we all drive to Rocky Point. That's one option.
Ooh.
That's one option. Yeah, Carla said, I didn't see pizza on the menu. Carla, you're right.
Yeah.
Would you believe that this is the one freaking joint in town that looks like they don't have pizza on the menu?
What's funny is
Good night, Larry Thomas. Thank you.
Good night, Larry. We went there a few years ago, and I don't know if was it that location or another one. No, but I remember we had pizza. So at one point they must have had pizza.
Yes.
So
Daniel Fields said, yes, there's a yard house. There's a casino across the street.
yeah.
There's a crawfish place. There's a lot of stuff going on
the
over
yard
there.
house is over there too.
And Chris Cook, you're not wrong. If you do want to pick up a firearm while you're there, Cabela's is right across the street as well.
yeah, that is really
Big
fun.
G and Snuggles, nothing says we can't get a dice game going on right outside of the building. A few of us will see what happens. We'll work it out. Holly Johnson, what's up? Holly said I'm getting tested again. Hopefully everything comes back negative for you.
Sean and Casey on vacay mode are here. Hello.
What's up, guys?
To Sharon and Jamie.
Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. So the meeting, Robert Brown Jr., November 8th. Sunday, November 8th. That's the big day. There is a Cardinal game later in the day, and I believe it is a home game, so there should be a lot of activity, so maybe some cooler things to see. I don't know how opened up the Westgate area will be, but it's a big shopping area with restaurants and stuff like that.
And I mean, of course not this year, but in the past when we've gone to Cardinal or games over at the Cardinal Stadium there, there's a lot going on. Like it's like a big party.
So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Ruth Todd says, I'd love to show up. I don't have to worry about the cost of flights inside flight standby, but I would want a roommate for the hotel. Ruth, hey, listen, I don't know. I mean, throw the name in the hat. I'm sorry. I wish we could invite you guys all to stay at our house, but it's pretty filled up right now. We don't have a lot of extra room. Plus,
like,
you know,
like
there's
20,
a virus going on.
20 bedrooms. We don't have 20 bedrooms.
The Beast Life said, yes, Rocky Point with SASC would be epic. Traveling on, what's up? Thank you. We appreciate that. Janice Weiner's here. Janice watched Bruce and Emma last week. I know that was great. Emma is such a sweetheart and such a fan of cruising for sure. And we're looking forward to being on there this week. Let's see. Tess, thank you for the random thought. I read it and I appreciate that. Loving the backdrop, but sad I want to cruise, said Tess. November 8th is a day that will go down in infamy. I sure hope so, because I did, just in case there's some drinking to be done, I may have taken off from work the day after. I'm just saying. The Cardinals and the Chargers do play at the same time, Garrett. The reality is this. They will probably have the Cardinal game on whatever the biggest TV is, and if there's any sound, we'll probably have that. But, of course, you know that we'll be able to get stuff on our phones to listen to and all that kind of stuff, so we'll be fine. Yeah. I don't know if the Beach Life and Garrett can sweet talk us and get a trip to Rocky Point committed on the books, but we'll see what happens. Travel Adventures with Eric B. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for joining.
Actually, Rocky Point's just a weekend trip, so that's something that we would maybe pull off.
There you go. Chris Cook went for the Niners game and had a lot of riffraff at the 49ers bar. Where though? You're not talking about Dave and Buster's. I don't know if there's a lot of riffraff there, unless you call a bunch of 13-year-old kids riffraff. The Ship Show said, I'm not coming November 8th, but Wanda Perlman is. Oh, hell no. You tell that beep to stay home. We don't need her there. We don't need her there. You know, it's funny. That's something. Why would I not be surprised if all of a sudden I pulled into the parking lot of the Dave and Buster's and all of a sudden I see John from the Ship Show there in a rental car? Why would that not surprise me at all? Don't get any ideas, John. Don't get any ideas.
I see Wanda Perlman. Oh my gosh! What if there was someone there dressed up as Wanda?
Oh, that better not be. Cruising Susan, we live just like one town over from Glendale. We live in Goodyear, so it's just right down the road. But Glendale seems to be a good spot. There were a few other places. There's another really cool place that's actually really close to Amy Elke. Sorry, Amy, we didn't choose that. But it's just a little far off the beaten path and might have added another 25 minutes to people's rides. So that's why we went with this place. It's kind of right off the freeway. It's an easy trip. The Ship Show won't be there. I'm saving for a cruise.
And there's
a cruise, like a half dozen cruises.
There's just a lot of other things around in this area, and since there were a few people actually coming from out of town too, we thought it might be nice to have other activities in the area.
Chris, there are the baseball stuff for spring training is all over town. They're everywhere. Probably 10 minutes one way and the other. There's a couple of them.
There's one, like almost every direction, 10 or 15 minutes. There's different baseball.
Yes. Oh yeah, John says he's got a big cruise in February saving up for. What's that? Is that the Meraviglia? The Meraviglia. The Megaviglia, I think is what it's really called. The Bougainvillea.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. So listen, if you want to, we can go there. I think somebody made a comment. Garrett Labelson did. Thank you, Garrett, for that. What has everyone learned tonight? Did you learn anything this evening? Talking to us, talking to your peers, talking to your friends out there. I know we didn't talk much about cruising. We will again soon. I promise. I promise. But let us know if you guys learned anything this evening as we wrap up another fun edition of Monday Night Live. It's been a great night. Are you helping book rooms for us on the meetup? Said Lori DeShield. Lori, not really, but if you have a question about a place, we can certainly give you some info.
Oh, for the November 8th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me know if you need help with anything. That's fine.
Carla said, I learned Sharon will be rocking her Little Red Riding Hood costume again this year. I learned Sharon likes tequila. Very good. I learned that Jamie and Sharon got a green screen. We didn't even get one. We just got one that was a little bigger size so we can do a little more stuff with it. Yeah,
we had one in the same place before, but we rearranged the whole room, and this one's just bigger, and we can do more things.
Yes. Tess Almont said, I didn't really learn anything, to be honest, but I did enjoy myself, so I guess that's the answer to something. Big G and Snuggles learned that James is scared of shoeys. I learned that Matthew won't be eating pizza at Dave & Buster's. You're right about that, Garrett. We'll find a way to get him some pizza at some point during the day.
I'm sure he'll be fine without pizza. He'll eat wings.
I learned Sharon likes fruity drinks, said Sue O'Connor. The Ship Show learned that Lori DeShield is not good at multitasking.
Oh.
I learned Sharon Sea Travel is going to look great for Halloween. What else? I learned that Jamie's drone footage makes us feel like we're riding a wild ride when used as a green screen. Very nice. You're so right about that. The ship show said the lighting is legit. I guess that's good stuff. Thank you so much. I learned Jamie won't be the big bad wolf, but he should be the grandma. I learned that there's an announcement on Saturday. Somebody's paying attention. Dave, you know what? It's no wonder those guys are paying attention.
There is. So stay tuned Saturday. There's going to be something big coming.
Yes.
Something exciting.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, Daniel Fields is letting Lori know they booked the Aloft by Marriott at the Westgate. Oh. Sunday night was a good price. Saturday night was high. So there you go. That'll be nice for you guys.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the prediction.
Well, with it being
Daniel and Nancy Fields will literally get done with us. They will march across the street to the casino. They will come back and have a few drinks. I know Nancy will have I'm sure she'll have a nice white wine, a Chardonnay or something. And then they will go back to their lovely hotel.
Yeah.
The boy will live without pizza for 1 night.
Probably higher too because it's the Cardinals are playing that weekend here.
Well, yeah, Saturday night at least. Yeah. A lot of people leave after the game. Tess says Matthew will live without pizza for 1 night. Thank you. You are so right. Elvis Medina, what is going on? Greetings from Peru.
Oh.
Elvis, right at the end of the show, right at the last minute, you're chiming in and saying hi, but we thank you for that.
Good evening, Elvis.
Football is back on Monday. We just wanted to stop by and say hello. Sean and Casey, we know it's tough going up against football, but we get it. We understand. There's not a lot of cruising. There's not a lot of stuff going on. Sharonatsea Travel's been laying a little low. We're just doing our thing, trying to get through it like everybody else is. And then we're going to come out this might sound weird, but we're going to come out the backside of this stronger than ever.
Yeah. So we have a lot of things planned. I think, I don't know. I think we have like 6 cruises booked for next year already. Yes. And we have a lot more things in the works.
Whoa. Cruising Susan's trying to start something. I learned the Chargers will lose to the Raiders on November 8th. Oh. Wow. Unbelievable. Tesla Mom's waiting on the ship show meetup in Michigan in the summer, of course. I love road trips. Y'all are only like 10 hours away.
Yeah, and
we're waiting for that too. I'll be there.
Yeah, and we still plan to have another meetup somewhere else sometime early next year at some point. So that we will be working on that too down the road here.
There you are. Nancy feels, Jamie, we have a car picking us up on Saturday to take us to Harrah's, then back close to a hotel by y'all for Sunday night. Excellent choice. If I was going to be there, I would get the boy would get pizza. Of course, I'm a grandpa, and my grandkids get what they want at dinner time. So true. Kelly Renala said, I learned the guitars are out and found a nice new home. Yeah, they're just in the other room. I might even be able to play them more often, maybe, and learn a few things to play for you guys. I learned 2021 needs to be way better. I learned that I may have to sneak some pizza to Dave and Buster's for Matthew. Thank you, Hanny. We appreciate it. A lot of people are going to roll in there with pizzas. Beth said, Lori, would you come in Saturday? Hope we can see you maybe. That'd be cool. Lake Placid 2021 said Kevin Brubaker. That should happen in Michigan. Good night. I learned that my phone was on time delay, said Deborah A. 1990. Deborah. Let's see. I think we may come in late Friday or early Saturday. So, yes, might not be able to leave until Tuesday. So, looks like Lori's going for a 5-nighter. Holy mackerel.
Oh, vacation, Lori.
Vacation. Listen, I'm telling you right now, guy, for those of you pulling in multiple nights, please don't be confused. It will not be like Vegas. It will not be night after night of get together and party stuff.
We wish it would be like Vegas, but we just,
yes.
Some of us have to work.
Some of us do have to work a little bit. But I'll tell you what, I can tell you this, that I will be excited to get a good night's sleep on Saturday so that I can get up bright and early and be fresh as a fiddle and party like a rock star with you guys on that Sunday. And that's what I'm really excited about. Throwing back some brewskis with the cruise crew. And almost nothing makes me happier. Almost nothing.
Sky One, I don't know if that's how you say it. Sky One. I learned
SK1.
Oh, SK. Okay. Well, I was just sounding it out. Anyways, learn that Arizona doesn't participate in daylight savings time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny, but it's just it's kind of weird, but I didn't realize that there are a lot of people that don't realize that because everywhere else does it. So, people that aren't from here.
Flights home are so expensive, which is why we might say the extra night. Don't worry, Sharonatsea. Thank you, Lori.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried, Lori.
Yes, fresh as a fiddle. Fiddles are fresh, Daniel Fields. Phoenix is no Vegas for sure. Hey, Garrett, you might have a great time, and then you might go across the street to the Desert Diamond Casino and feel like you're in Vegas. You never know. And if you hit a jackpot on a Buffalo machine, it'll be just like Vegas.
I've never been to that casino, but I know some people that have, and they've said good things about it. I think actually, Beth's in the chat there. Beth, haven't you been? I thought you went to that casino. I thought you mentioned going there.
Beth, did you and Doug go to the casino, that Desert Diamond Casino? And also, Beth, there are people that want to know, can you please confirm, Beth, that you and Doug will definitely be at the November 8th get-together? Everyone is waiting. We're on pins and needles right now, waiting to hear from you that you and Doug will be there. So please, we can't leave until you comment in the chat. I hope that you're still here, else it's going to be a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been to the casino, and we have won on a few times. And you will be there on November 8th, Beth? That's what people want to know.
It might be lucky for you, Nancy Fields.
Oh, yeah. They have the Buffalo?
I don't know.
That'd be fantastic.
Do they have the Buffalo game, Beth?
I don't know, but yes, we'll be there. Yeah! Beth and Doug will be there. I'm very excited. Are you going to be able to go live at Dave & Buster's? I don't see why not, Garrett. That should be good.
Yeah.
Lindy Lou says, John, boy, are you going to be in Phoenix? I think that John has a few cruises to save up for. I'm not sure he's got clearance from the tower to top a flight to Phoenix for a day. So, oh, great question. Will Doug wear his lederhosen to the meetup? That's an excellent question, Lori, because he looks damn good there.
Oh, my God.
He looks damn good. All right, guys, that is it. We're going to wrap up the evening. It's been fantastic. We've learned a lot. Thank you for all of your participation. Beth said, yes, they have the Buffalo game. Oh, Jesus. Nancy Fields is beside herself right now. I can almost see her shaking Daniel. Like, they have the Buffalo game. They have the Buffalo game.
Oh, my gosh.
She's so excited.
She's going to win big there.
Hey, Amy learned that Sharon and I are going shopping the day after Halloween.
Oh.
Listen, that's...
Yeah.
Ironically, that can actually happen, Amy. So, you know, all it takes is
we're actually close enough.
a phone call. B-Satan67, you have a great night too, buddy. Good night, everyone. Have a great week. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's been a great, great time. We hope you like the new little setup here, the green screen. I don't know. We might stick with it this time for a little while to try to mix it up. We'll find some kind of a stationary photo that we should go with. I don't know. We'll see what all plays out. Maybe we'll just go back to like this standard deal, so it feels like we're in our old spot, but we're not. We'll see what happens. It's funny. I clicked this button, and the plants that are green on top, they turn blue.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that vase turns black too.
It's kind of weird.
Over there.
Very odd. Oh, it does.
Weird.
Very cool. All right. Anyway, you guys have been great. We love you. We thank you so much for being here with us. Sharon, is that everything?
I think so.
We're gonna wrap it up.
I think so.
Is it over, Johnny?
It is.
Well, then let's say this, guys. From all of us here at Sharonatsea Travel, from myself, Sharon, Matthew, and of course, Nancy and Leanne, we thank those ladies so much. They put their time and effort into every Monday night. They are, don't tell them, but they're not getting there's no paycheck for that. They're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They are friends of ours. They're dear, dear friends. Them and their families allow them to spend time with us. So thank you for that.
Yes.
And until next time, guys, we're going to see you. Sharon, what have you got to say?
Good night, everyone, and we'll see you next week. All dressed up for Halloween, and watch for the post in the Cruise Crew where you can post your pictures for the contest. And don't forget to have your notifications on for this weekend. And don't forget to watch us Wednesday night on Traveling with Bruce.
There's a lot going on. We hope to see you guys. All right, we'll remind you about everything. Don't worry. We'll let you know. And until next time, guys, we love you. Peace out. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, catch you on the flip side, Sharon. That's my new thing. Can I say that? Let me try that again. That's right, guys. We'll catch you on the flip side. Flip side.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll catch you on the flip side. Or maybe I should just say this. Catch you later. I don't know if you guys know what movie that's from, but all right, we're out of here. You guys are great. We love you. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Safe travels to you all.